Hello, I'm Lady Juniper, and today I want to talk to you about the banners that are available to be wished on. Alhaitham and Kazuha, two very different heroes. If you're wondering which of these two you should wish for, I think the answer is quite simple. Honestly, the answer is Kazuha. Now, let me explain why. As someone who has had Kazuha for a very long time, but I have sort of deserted him for Alhaitham because, you know, um, uh, Alhaitham is Alhaitham. He's glorious to play. I have his signature weapon. He brings me joy. But why am I telling you that if you need to make a decision between these two characters, why you should pick Kazuha? And it's because Kazuha is an amazing hero. Animo is just one of the best elements in the game, even with the introduction of Dendro. And Kazuha's worth has not really diminished. Let's just talk about the benefits of Kazuha. Number one, Kazuha is pretty much really good on any team. You can just stick him on pretty much anything. The only teams he does not work in is, say, a mono geo team, and even then you could argue that he probably works okay as a grouper, but a mono geo team doesn't really benefit from an animo unit and what Kazuha provides. Another team that he's not very good in, double Dendro, especially teams with Nahida in. Even if you're playing mono, a singular Dendro unit, Kazuha struggles in a team that has a double Dendro because there is a pretty much a permanent Dendro aura up on the team, which means Kazuha can't swirl, so you're not gaining the benefit of having Kazuha on your team. Now, my Kazuha has more EM than Nahida, so he can kind of benefit on her team if it's just her and not a second Dendro unit, because she can take his EM value, but it's so difficult to get the swirls that gives Kazuha the majority of his damage. It's just not really worth doing. But besides those two team comps, Kazuha can slot into every single team. One of my favourite team comps is a mono pyro team with Diluc, Klee, Bennett and Kazuha. This is just how I personally play mono pyro. I find Kazuha is really great at bringing together Klee's bombs, making sure they all explode on the target. You could do the same. You could do the same with Kiara's bombs, and if you have her Aloy's bombs, Kazuha can collect all of these little ammunitions up and make them explode on the target, doing a whopping amount of damage, ensuring every single one hits. Now Kazuha can be compared to Circross. I personally find Circross really clunky. I haven't really built her. I'm very bad in that I haven't got my Kazuha to level 90, and my Circross hasn't got past level 70 yet because I hate using her. Kazuha is a lot easier to use in Circross. I personally think Heizo is a much more enjoyable animo driver than Circross. He just doesn't have the same EM benefit that Circross has. That's just my feelings on the matter. But yeah, Kazuha can slot into any team, where Alhaitham really only has one team. He really wants Cookie, preferably Cookie. You could pop in Shogun if you wanted to, but Cookie's best. It could be any Electro unit. Nahida is preferable, but you don't need this to be Nahida. You could put, if you're going Shogun, you could put in Yao Yao instead, and either Yilan or Xingqiu. I have Yilan in the moment because of the extra movement, but Xingqiu makes him feel better because it gives damage resistance, so you don't get knocked around so much. Alhaitham has very limited teams in comparison. Obviously, you could play him in an Elu Bloom team if you wanted to, perfectly acceptable. You could play him in a pure spread team if you wanted to. I don't tend to do that just because Hyper Bloom is so ridiculous and he's just a really good driver. But the big difference between Kazuha and Alhaitham is Kazuha can go in pretty much every single team but 2, let's be honest, and Alhaitham is only really good in Dendro specific teams because it's Dendro and there's lots of really good Dendro teams, but there is in this game a whopping variety of heroes, and if you play Hu Tao or Ayaka or Kuching or Child, I guess Ganyu maybe, these characters benefit from having Kazuha. If you want to play Dea, one of her best teammates is Kazuha because he does such a massive increase to their personal damage. The thing that makes Kazuha so good is this talent here. It increases the amount of damage that whatever he swirls does. It's just massive. Now, you can tell I do have a favourite here. I do have a very clear favourite. My favourite is Alhaitham. I love and I enjoy playing Alhaitham, but I'm telling you, as a support unit, Kazuha is the best unit to add to your account out of the 2 if you're trying to make a decision. The good thing about both these characters is neither of them need constellations to be good. Arguably Kazuha's C1 is really good. I'd love to get his C1. I tried to get his C1 as well as, his weapon. I'd love to have Freedom Spawn, but Kazuha doesn't actually need Freedom Spawn as an upgrade. It's just a very nice weapon, and Kazuha does not actually need constellations. The same as Alhaitham. Alhaitham is a really solid character because he also does not need constellations. The best thing you could do to upgrade your Alhaitham is getting his signature weapon, which is pretty much the equivalent of his Constellation 3. Otherwise you could, I guess, get Nahida's C2 instead. But if you I think getting his weapon is probably the budget upgrade compared to getting a C3 character if you don't already have Nahida. That said, it can be very difficult to get weapons. My Alhaitham cost me everything, so yeah, I don't recommend you going all out for the weapon if you can't get it. But if you had a choice between these 2 lovely guys, it's Kazuha. Take it from me, as someone who loves and enjoys Kazuha. Now, one of the great benefits of Kazuha is a very mobile character. He helps you get around the maps easier. By gliding and traversing difficult terrain, climbing hard to reach places, because you can just do this wherever. Another great team you can play Kazuha is either with Wanderer or Yao. Yes, I have both. Just for the extra animo damage, because Kazuha does do a lot of damage with all his abilities, and with Farazan boosting it also helps, especially if you have Farazan C6. But yeah, that's my recommendation. I love my boy. He's a lot of fun to play, and you can play Kazuha and Alhaitham together. Look at this beautiful team I have here. Great synergizing team. So if you do choose to do this, do make sure your Alhaitham is on the correct artifact. Should be on Deepwood Memories. That's another thing about Alhaitham. If you're building him, you want him on Gilded Dreams. But if you solo him, you want him on Deepwood Memories. Wow, what a stacked Yao Yao piece. Let me just flex here. But yeah, I just thought I'd give my honest opinion about who you should wish for if you're having trouble deciding which of the boys to go for. I love both of them. They are great boys, but Kazuha's just good for everything, and he's just a lot of fun. I love jumping around. I mean, Kazuha was so fun to play that when Nahida came out, it took effort to stop playing him, because his damage just took a nose plummet with Nahida in the team. So I was like, I want to play Nahida, but I want to play my boy Kazuha. And if you watch my Nahida video, I do say that I do love Kazuha more than Nahida, and that's what made Nahida feel bad for me, because she made a unit like Kazuha feel redundant, because he made him feel like so much hard work to play alongside her. But since then, I have found a lot more different team compositions that I really enjoy playing alongside Kazuha. I play him a lot with Klee. I play him a lot with D-Luke, and though I play him in Mono Pyro a lot actually with those two, you know, making the best use of my Klee. But there's so much you can do with him. I've been playing the Abyss with him in a Hyper Bloom team with Beidou, Yao Yao, and Yilan, as having him as the electro driver, I guess, and it worked really well. Like he's just so good in nearly every team. And if you're lucky, you've got this really lovely color coordinated matching umbrella to go with him, which I just think looks fantastic. This isn't his best weapon. If you have an Iron Sting, it's probably better to put the Iron Sting on him, but I just really love the way the umbrella looks on him. It matches his red socks. Look at them. Kazuha, your fashion choice of red socks is just a little bit silly. I guess it's better than no socks, I suppose. I can't be the master of fashion that is Alhaitham. No, not at all. But yeah, nice short video for today. We've reached our quiet period in Genshin. But yeah, if you did have any questions about these two, do post them down below. I can do another video to answer them, but I feel like others have gone into a lot deeper on the matter. Obviously, don't spend premos or money you don't have on a character. I spent all the Primogens I'd been saving to see if I could get him on early pity. I didn't. I'll probably be saving now for Fontaine. I just wanted to try my luck to see if I could get C1 Kazuha, because honestly he's just that good. He does deserve his C1, but new characters are always better than constellations to begin with, I think, unless you're really happy with the characters you've got and you want to do like vertical investment. But neither of these characters need vertical investment. Kazuha doesn't even need his sword to be good, because he's got loads of free-to-play options. He's so cool. Whoosh, whoosh. But yeah, that's all from me. If you want any more thoughts about characters, do leave a like and do subscribe if you're not already. Yeah, that's all from me for this week. I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye. Pew.